yesterday.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Keto Cooking with Love.
Welcome to our
How
show.
you guys doing?
Happy Sunday. Happy Resurrection Day. For those that are celebrating out there, please be safe. And thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much. And again, welcome to our Keto Cooking with Love live show today on this beautiful Sunday, by the way.
Inside of Studio A. We almost did it outside in Studio B, but the weather is like,
a little iffy.
It's playing with us. So we are indoors. We're so excited to be with you today. And today we're actually doing an episode that I've gotten so many requests for. And that is how to meal prep. The number one reason, objection, excuse that a lot of people tell me why they can't eat healthy, besides the quote unquote affordability of it, which we'll get into, is that they don't have time. They don't have time to meal prep. They don't have time to cook. They really want a home cooked meal. So today we're going to show you how to make 5 amazing, delicious meals, all in under an hour. Okay,
all under an hour.
I'm talking about everything from beginning to scratch. You're going to make, if you have all the ingredients, you're going to make this entire 5 dishes in under an hour. So this is not 2 or 3 hours on your Sunday of slaving in the kitchen. If you're organized and want to show you how to do this, you can make all of this in under an hour.
Right.
All right. So
and you have a ton of stuff over
I have
there.
a ton of stuff here. We're going to walk you through. If you're watching this actually on YouTube, the shopping list is down below. There's a recipe for just a couple of the things, but that's why you're watching this live, because we're going to show you how to make all of this and how easy this is below. So if this is your first time joining us, welcome. We're here live every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. This is our 30th episode of Keto Cooking with Love.
Yes, 30th.
And we help people get healthier, lose weight, reverse diabetes, pre-diabetes through food, through having a healthy relationship with food.
Basically having a healthy lifestyle.
That's right. So that's what this channel is about. So if you know someone that's interested in that, please give this video a like, share this in your community, text, email, your private groups. It's all good with us. Our mission is to help as many people as possible just get healthier so they can have a better quality of life with their loved ones, right?
Yeah, smash that like button. Actually, hit that notification bell button too.
That's right. So you can be notified when we go live every week. And comment below. Let us know where you are on your journey. If you're a keto lifer, if you're someone that's trying to lose weight, trying to get healthier, let us know below. We'd love to connect with you. So we always start off our show with a cocktail or a mocktail. Today's going to be a cocktail.
And we're using...
I left my mezcal downstairs. Brilliant. I'll get it.
Okay. And we're actually making it with soursop, right?
Yeah, guanábana.
Which is guanábana. We call it guanábana, so I can't wait for that. He's going to go now and get the mezcal, because we always kind of leave something behind, That's the beauty of cooking live, right? As Jose says. But anyway, happy Sunday. Happy Easter if you're out there. Thank you for everyone that sent out well wishes and your prayers for our dad. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. That's very humbling. I've received so many wonderful wishes and prayers. He is still in the hospital, but we are hopeful and have faith that he will come out of this stronger and healthier.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been an intense week, so thank you everyone that's reached out with all your well wishes. We appreciate it. So today's drink, we're just gonna play around and make something cool with some ingredients that we like. We have our ice, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Your turn. Thank you. So when my queen gets the ice, we're going to go ahead, and I love mezcal. If you watched this before, I love mezcal and tequila. Again, you don't have to partake in drinking alcohol. We have plenty of mocktails, non-alcoholic drinks on our channel, and you can also make a mocktail version of this using all the other ingredients and just some seltzer water, either some plain or flavored seltzer water. So we're going to start off for our drinks, and we have a special guest. We have family in the house. So Jeanette's sister is here visiting in town, and so she's gonna give this a taste for us as well.
Yeah, come over, Justinian, so you can...
a million people are watching.
1 million people. That's not a lot, right? That's just 1 million. We got a big planet that's just 1 million. Watching.
Hello.
So this is
my soon-to-be sister-in-law.
Yes, she came by and spent some quality time with us.
Are we having fun?
Yes. And she can't wait. She can't wait to dig in and
dig into
this keto. Oh, my ice is really frozen. Yeah, my ice is really frozen.
So like my love was saying, we're using guanábana, which is soursop, and it has a bunch of, you can get this in the Latin section of the frozen section. It'll come in a frozen pulp form, and we just defrost it. And then you have some guanábana pulp. This is gonna be good. You know what I didn't bring, baby?
What?
The tasting spoons.
Okay, I'll get them for you.
So we're gonna make this drink. This pulp is the real thing.
Really in there.
So I'm gonna add some of this guanábana pulp. Like I said, I'm just playing around and making a thing.
It smells so good.
Based on things that we like. So we have some mezcal. We have some of this fresh guanábana pulp. All right, we'll put this back here.
Happy Sunday. If you're joining us, say hello.
That's right.
Happy
Comment
Easter.
below. We're about to have this drink ready for you right now.
Happy Resurrection Day.
We have some fresh lime juice that my love just squeezed. Right, baby?
Yes. Yes. You're always giving me that tough job, and then it's all over the place.
I know, but your handshake. And then I have some of that orgeat that we made last week, that almond syrup that we made last week. I don't even know what we made last week. Oh, we made sushi. Oh yeah, that was a fun episode. If you didn't see last week's episode, click on the channel. We had the ultimate sushi. That was good. And the episode was a little bit long, but we made a lot of delicious stuff. We had a strawberry nagore drink with that orgeat. So I'm almost done here. This is just some of our keto simple syrup that I keep on hand. So let's see what this that's how you do it, baby. Where'd you go, my love? All right, so we're about to have this delicious, amazing cocktail. We have to fill up a couple of more cups. You getting straws, maybe? Oh, yeah. You see, that's the beauty of being live. I just asked for the tasting spoon.
I only was able to gather a few.
That's all right. And I'm like, where's my woman? All right, so we have our cups. I'm about to shake up this drink. And you ready?
I've never had a drink with soursop. Never. Now, I've had soursop, guanábana. It's delicious, by the way, but I've never had a drink made with soursop. Oh. So I'm about to do it. Thank you.
That's an inside joke. Make sure my oven's connected. All right, yeah, it's connected. So the hour hasn't started, by the way, on our 5 dishes. That is going to start very soon when we're about to discover what this tastes like together.
Thank you.
All right, we do have straws, right, baby? You know where that or no?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Not at this point.
So, ven, manita. Cheers. All our cups say something that says, "Oh, what fun! Merry and bright, peace and joy."
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to everyone celebrating.
Let's try.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Okay.
Really good and saludable.
You hear that? So delicious.
Delicioso.
Very good. Thank you.
All right, now
Thank you.
we are about to get cooking. So get comfortable because we're going to feed you and we're going to show everyone how to make these 5 amazing dishes all in under
an hour.
1 hour. So let me clear my station here.
So set the timer, guys. Set the timer.
You can set the timer if you want. We should set a timer, right? We should set a timer.
And see how we're going to be doing, how we're going to do it
We're going to set a timer.
in an hour. Not in under an hour, but in an hour.
We're going to set a timer here to show that this is real. All right, so I'm gonna set my timer
and the
for
good
1
thing
hour.
is that you can prep all of this in advance, right?
Set my timer for 1 hour. So no, you don't have to prep anything in advance.
Okay.
The one tip before we set the timer off that I want to give you about saving time is organization. So I have my shopping list, but then I created a list. I don't have it here, which what I call is my mise en place. My clipboard over here, baby. Yeah, let me show them.
As he walks away and talks.
Yeah. So this is my time saving tip for you guys before I set my timer off, which is that I make a list of everything that I'm making, all of my ingredients, and then I put together all the ingredients in it, what I call my mise en place, so I have it all together. So I'm not looking for anything or wondering if I'm missing something. In fact, when we put together our mise en place this morning, we realized that somehow we were missing something, and we had to go run out and buy it. So before you start cooking, this is a time-saving tip.
Yes.
Before you start cooking, make sure you have everything. That's what mise en place stands for. It's fresh.
Check it off your list.
Everything in
Write
place.
it down and then check it off your list.
If you work in a restaurant, you always hear a chef or cook talking about their mise. You need to make sure you have everything that you need before you actually start cooking, and that is how you're gonna save time.
I remember when we started cooking together, and you're like, "Babe, let's set up the mise en place," and I'm like, "What is the mise?"
Absolutely. So we've got our mise en place. We have everything in place, and I'm gonna set my timer off. Take one more sip of my drink. Salud.
Salud, babe. Thank you.
Salud, Jesse.
Salud.
All right. So if you guys are watching, say hello, give this video a like, share this in your community. I'm going to show you how to make 5 amazing dishes right now.
And thank you for joining us again.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
From scratch in vivo, and the timer starts now. So our first dish, the menu's down below, shopping list is down below, is our Chipotle roasted chicken with cauliflower mac and cheese. Now, this is not a 10-minute dish. This dish takes about 30, 40 minutes to put together. So by starting it at first, everything's gonna come together in under an hour. So without talking much,
yes,
let me get my chicken cutting board here. All right. Actually, let me move this out the way because I don't want any cross contamination. So I've got my beautiful bird here.
And it's so cute because these right here, they indicate what is it for. So
exactly.
This one is actually
so
for the chicken.
That's right.
It has a little chicken on it.
We got it where Ross, Marshalls.
Ross.
Right. So I got my beautiful. This is a money-saving tip. You can buy a whole bird, and it's going to be less money per pound. And this way, everyone, if you have someone that likes dark meat, chicken wings, breast, you're going to have it all in one. Listen, if you don't have the time to do that, that's fine. You can buy your bird cut up. Or if you only like dark meat, mostly like me or my love likes the white meat, then by all means, you can just buy the meats, the cuts that you prefer. So time is ticking. I've got my bird here.
Time is ticking. No pressure, baby. No pressure.
No pressure, right? So I've got my bird here. Let me cut this bad boy up. I'm going to take the wings off from the breast. All right. Let the knife do the work. Just slice back and forth and snap it at the break. You'll find the natural groove. If it doesn't go through, you haven't found the natural groove. Let me get my pan here where I'm going to roast my chicken. All right. So, you like chicken, baby?
I love chicken.
You like the Chipotle chicken?
I love your Chipotle chicken.
And this is what we use in our tacos. There's so many ways to use this chicken. Now you want to grab the thighs here and cut it along the thighs. Come back to the bone. Snap this and just cut along the bone.
Wow.
All right. And that's how you get your thigh and your leg. You can separate that. Again, if your knife is not going through, you're not at the right spot. All right. If you have resistance, you just got to find the right spot.
So the chickens don't resist?
The chickens they don't put up a fight if you do it, if you know how to handle them. All right. All right. So there we go. And again, you don't have to do this. You can just buy your chicken pre-cut. That's completely fine as well.
But if you're trying
so it's not going through there, I have to find
a few bucks here, get the chicken and cut it yourself.
Absolutely. You get more value. Everyone gets the piece that they want. I'm actually going to keep all this neck and stuff for some broth. Put that in there. Let me cut through. I guess I should have shown them how to take off the breast, the wishbone. That's going to be right here in the beginning of the breast. It connects the breast together. You want to get your knife in there.
In the center.
Right close to the breast, like a V, where it comes together, and just feel under it feel under it. Pull the bone. It might break. That's okay. And
So make a wish if it does,
That's right.
okay? Make a wish. Make it a good wish.
And that's because I'm moving a little bit of a rush, so a little bit less grace, but all right, so now I've got my chicken breast, and I'm going to cut these in half so that they can cook a little bit more uniform. And I have them still attached to the back bones because that's going to attach more moisture, more flavor.
Really gotta have some
that
power into that chicken.
Yeah, you want to make sure you got juicy breast. So we've got that going. Now I've got here my Chipotle puree. Open that for me, baby.
Yes.
I've got here my Chipotle puree, which is what I'm going to use. Pour a little bit in there. Go ahead, don't be shy. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So that's good. So you want to use a little bit of this Chipotle puree. Give me the avocado oil from there, baby, the smaller one that's already open. Okay.
Jesse. We have an extra assistant today.
That's right. So pour, please, baby. Thank you. Pour. That's the beautiful thing about having more hands and family in the kitchen. That's good, my love. All right. So we have our chicken seasoned up with our Chipotle puree. I'm going to get this in my little roasted
Again,
pan.
if you're just joining us to our YouTube channel about that keto life, right? Just, give us a shout out. Say hello. Say, how's your day? How's your Sunday? How's your week? Are you having any plans for today? Going to celebrate with family or going to spend some quality time with family? Are we leaving it here?
Yeah, I'm going to use this bigger pan here.
Got
it fits better.
Okay.
All right, so now that we have that there, honey, I'm going to wash my hands.
Yes.
Say hello to everyone.
Do you want me to put it in the oven?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Again, if you're just tuning in, welcome again. Thank you for taking the time today to join us wherever you may be. And if you cannot join us at this very moment, just catch us later. Go on YouTube and watch our replay and get some tips.
All right, so we have our Chipotle. So that was just Chipotle and adobo, a little can of it. We pureed in the blender with the food processor. All right, so you marinate your chicken with that. Then you rub it with oil, keto-friendly oil, extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, because oil is a conduit for heat. So you don't have any fat, any oil on your whatever it is that you're cooking. You're not going to transfer the heat from the oven, from whatever it is, onto that meat. So let me get this inside. You know, when you make that other wrap.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get my chicken going here in the oven. All right, now air roast, 400 degrees. All right, and we'll go for 40 minutes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Anything else you may need from the kitchen, my love?
Thank you. You back? All right, now moving on. Okay, moving on. Let's get my cutting board up here.
We still need the chipotle.
No,
here?
thank
Okay.
you. So now we're gonna start this cauliflower mac and cheese, and again we're moving along because we're meal prepping all very, very quickly. So I have a head of cauliflower here, and I just want to make some florets. All right, I'm gonna cut this into quarters and cut the base right there. All right, that's how much trouble it is to make florets. You cut your cauliflower in four, cut that base. All right, we have these nice florets. Again, get this off to the side. So the clock is ticking, guys. The clock is ticking. You're seeing this entire. Sorry, baby. Watch it, okay?
No worries. Yeah.
This is a sharp knife, okay?
I'm good.
So, thank you. So, now, just kindly toss all of this in the garbage. Thank you, Jesse. See, teamwork makes the dream work. Let me put my knife over here. So I got my beautiful cauliflower florets. I'm going to oil these up with some avocado oil. You can definitely use extra virgin olive oil or thank you, honey. little salt. In this case, I'm using pink Himalayan salt. I usually use resin sea salt because it's right here from America. But I got some pink Himalayan salt right there. Money saving tip, look around. There was a bag of pink Himalayan salt for like $5, and this had more by ounce for like $2.99. So check all the shelves. I got my avocado oil, salt, and pepper. Get back in here. All right. Now.
Are you feeling the pressure yet, my love?
No, not at all. All right. So 10 minutes down, 9 minutes down. We got our chicken in the oven. We got our cauliflower in the oven. Okay. And we're moving. Now, we're about to get cooking our very first dish. All right. Our very first dish is our cabbage stir fry.
I love this. Who else loves cabbage stir fry?
So this is a great replacement for anyone who loves lo mein. This is a great replacement to have, and you can do absolutely whatever kind of protein you like. I have a video, an old video on the YouTube channel where I did a beef and cabbage stir fry. It's the exact same recipe. We just sauteed some sliced beef with some ginger, garlic, gave it some flavor. You can do this with shrimp. You can do this with salmon. You can do this with chicken. You can do this with absolutely any, or you can do this vegan or vegetarian.
Correct,
okay.
correct.
You can add more vegetables than what we're adding. You can add Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
Just be creative with it.
Well,
whatever you love,
we're going to
just throw
show
it
you
in
how
there.
to do this very, very
as
quickly.
long as it's not carbs.
All right, exactly. So let me get my pan going here. Woo! All right, so I got my pan going here. And again, you've seen this whole thing come together from scratch. So we're going to have some scallions, some ginger, and some garlic. That's going to be our base aromatic veggies. Okay, so I want my knife. Okay, so I've got some. Oh! So I got some. Let me put this over here.
Yes.
All right, so I got some garlic.
Again with the Stevie Wonder.
All right, so we got some garlic. I'll take a little knob of ginger. I'm just gonna slice a piece, and I don't even have to peel this.
You don't have to peel it?
No,
okay.
we're gonna get all that flavor in
Okay.
there. All right, get all that flavor in there. Garlic to the ginger to the side. Okay. Little strips, little batons, and now I'm gonna dice it up. It's a little tiny cubes, all while my pan is heating up. Okay. So again, we're moving. If you work organized, that is how you save time. People say, "Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time." You do have time. You just have to work smarter. All right. So our pan is heating up, and while it heats up, we're getting our aromatic vegetables going. We're already at 12 minutes in, 11 and a half minutes in. We have our chicken roasting. We have our cauliflower roasting for our cauliflower mac and cheese. All right. You can use both the whites and the greens of your scallions. Sorry, baby, if I'm pushing you to the side.
No,
I
okay.
want you closer to me. All right. So I'm gonna use both the whites and the greens here. My pan is heating up. It takes a couple of minutes anyway because it's a cast iron pan. So you're trying to get away, but you're gonna join the party. All right. So we have our aromatic vegetables.
Yes.
Now, what else is going in here? We're gonna put some red bell pepper. We're gonna put some mushroom. We're gonna put some red cabbage and some green cabbage. I normally use green cabbage. They didn't have green cabbage, but they had this beautiful Napa cabbage. But guess what? It's green, and it was less. It was 99 cents a pound. So again, money saving tip. Always shop around. Shop around. Shop around. All right, now we have here our pan is hot. I can feel the steaminess. So I'm gonna get my aromatic veggies here going because we are going against the clock. This is 5 dishes, all in under an hour. Are we going to make it?
Are we going to make it?
Are we going to make it? We're going to make it.
Let's root for him. Who's going to make it?
Listen, if I can do this, that means you can do this. All right? You can use a wok style pan. You can use your biggest fry pan or saute pan. I'm just using cast iron because that's what I like and it retains a lot of heat. Okay? So while my aromatics go, I can slice up my red bell peppers, all right? And I'm going to use the entire pepper other than the stem and the seeds. Okay, we're going to
so who is like our #1 fan?
Well, who's on? Is anyone on? Hey, Pam.
Who is our #1 fan?
Pam,
Happy
we love
Sunday, Pammy. Yes, girl.
And you know what? And I
We
was thinking to
love you.
myself, oh my God, it's Easter. We're not going to see Pam today. And there you are.
There
We
she
miss you.
is.
We love you, Pam. We're coming to Houston soon to do this from your house. All right. So there you go. The
So get
whole
your
world.
kitchen ready.
The whole world is
Because
watching.
we're going to take over.
We will be having Keto Cooking with Love live from Houston very soon. All right. So you don't want to burn your ginger and your garlic. You just want to get it nice and caramelized. I got my bell peppers in there. All right. Again, like I said, you want to get everything coated with fat because fat is a conduit for heat. So if you don't have any fat, any oil, you're not cooking. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning. Now, while that's going, I'm going to get my mushrooms.
And if you just tuned in, our drink, our signature drink today was made with sour sop,
That's right. Guanábana in Spanish
Guanábana.
with a sour sop, which is
some lime juice and mezcal, and that was it.
some, and also we used the orgeat from last week, the
Oh, you
almond
know,
syrup,
okay.
and some of our keto simple syrup that we had on hand because we just had those on hand, so we use that as our sweetening
All right.
to balance it out. So we're gonna use some of these mushrooms here. All right, beautiful. So I got mushrooms now. Now, when you first add mushrooms to the pan, they soak up a lot of oil, but you don't want to season them with salt right away because that's going to bring out the moisture. They have a lot of water, and we don't want this to stew. We want it to saute. So I'm going to make sure that this is nice and lubed up. That's why this show is not fit for kids. And I'm going to give this a toss.
Oh my God. That's good, right?
You like that?
Yes.
All right. So again, you don't have to get all fancy because they have these things called tongs. All right. And you can absolutely just use your tongue. If you're not a master chef, you don't have to saute with your cast iron skillet. All right. So while that's going, I'm going to get my cabbage going. Excuse me, baby.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. And you have to, when you're cutting, don't push down on your knife. Make sure you slice through.
44 minutes.
All right, so we're at 16 minutes. I got some red cabbage right here. I got some of this beautiful Napa cabbage right here. I got some of this rougher outer edges. All right, and again, if you're making a big batch of this, it might take a little bit more time. All right, if you're meal prepping for 3, 4, 5, 6 people, it might take you more than an hour, right? Because the cooking time of your pan and also the prep work. But this is for prepping for 1 to 2 people in under an hour. And if it's 2 of you working together, oh man.
More gets done.
And it's more fun, right?
More fun.
Wow. All right, so you can see this is sauteing. Now I'm going in with my cabbage. And again, you can pair this with any protein that you want. And if you don't want to, this is going to be a perfectly delicious vegetarian, vegan, plant-based dish just by itself. So, new bottle of avocado oil. Like I said, oil is the kind of mushroom sucked up a lot of that. The mushroom sucked up a lot of that oil. So I'm just. All right, I got a couple of those stalks of the red cabbage in there. A couple of the big, I want this a thinly sliced cabbage, all right? And again, this is getting hot. Now, beautiful. So let me get this off to the side.
What
I have here
What we're drinking today is a sour sop
mezcal, kind of like margarita. We just kind of play with what we had. And I know Nailana wants some of this cabbage stir fry, right, Nailana?
One of Nana's favorites. Come on, mommy, say hello.
There's a million people watching. Come show your pretty blouse. Come on.
Come on, mommy.
Come. You're almost here. Keep going. Almost. You almost made it. Hold on. I'm going to be careful. This is sharp, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Say hello, beautiful people. My baby girl's here joining me, too. It's a family affair.
Look at those happy cheeks. Right, so I've got some soy sauce here. I've got some low sodium. It happens to be organic. We prefer organic. If you can't get organic, that's fine. We're not the keto police, but definitely always try to get organic and shop around because we found this what was that, ShopRite, and it was actually cheaper than the non-organic. You just kind of have to like look around and see what the store offers. All right, so we got 1 minute to get this done. As you can see, this is coming together.
41.
Beautiful.
No pressure.
No pressure,
No
right?
pressure.
So now I'm gonna add some of the soy sauce.
Linda, thank you for joining us. Happy Sunday. Happy Resurrection Day. Thank you for joining us. Hello. Hello. Sending our love to you guys. Again, thank you for all the well wishes and your deep and sincere prayers for our Father. Thank you.
All right, now, my love, yes, that's absolutely right. Thank you for everyone that has reached out. Now I'm gonna get this other burner going back here where your wine is hiding.
So if you're just joining us, cheers. Thank you so much again. And I hope you're enjoying your beautiful day today. And if you just can join us for a few minutes, we do appreciate it. And if you can't stay with us the whole day, the whole hour, right, baby?
Yeah, it's a busy day for a lot of people, but you can watch this
You
on
can
replay.
hit it on replay, that's right.
And you can see us make these 5 amazing dishes. So I'm gonna put this on a back burner again because we're showing you how to make all of this in under an hour.
Or an hour.
An hour or less, right? So our next dish is our Cajun salmon. So let me get my pan going on. Actually, first we're gonna steam some broccoli for our garlic Parmesan broccoli. So let me show you. We make this broccoli all the time. It's so amazing and delicious. If I was garlic, I would be here. Okay, so let me turn on my pan for a second so I can save my lashes. So this is how quickly and easily you can make the most delicious. Thank you, baby. This is how quickly and easily you can make some delicious broccoli. So this broccoli by itself will rock everybody's world. Just this broccoli by itself. This is our famous garlic broccoli. But we're going to elevate it and make it Alfredo style with what we're calling a garlic Parmesan cream.
And this is for the salmon?
That's right. So again, you can just do the garlic broccoli and stop there. We're going to start with cold oil and garlic so it can extract all the flavor from the garlic. While that heats up, we'll make our little broccoli florets.
So just to give you, just to show you, we didn't prep.
Anything.
We're doing all the prep in
Right
front
here.
of you. And yes, right here in front of you. So that way you know it can be done.
The only thing that we did do was organize all of our ingredients together.
Right.
That's what we did do to save time, which is that we organized all of the ingredients from each recipe together. A, to make sure that we have everything before we start, but B, so that once you start your cooking, everything is seamless. You have everything you need right there. You're not looking for it and say, oh, where's this? Where's that?
Well, like we did this
time.
morning.
So our garlic is already heating up. We have our garlic oil. We're going in with our broccoli, exactly like we did this morning.
And then we find out, oh, we must have left the bag somewhere. But it's all good.
All good.
And because we were preparing, we had enough time to retrieve our items.
It would have been more cumbersome to realize after we started that we didn't have everything that we needed. So you just want to take that extra time and make sure you have everything that you need before you start. And that's going to be the most seamless way to get this done. So now we've got some water here.
So you put the garlic, you put a little bit of oil.
I started with the cold oil and garlic, heated that up to extract the flavor from the garlic. We added our broccoli florets, we seasoned it, tossed it to make sure all the broccoli is coated with that garlic oil. Added some water. Now we're going to steam this.
Okay.
As soon as it's steamed,
and that should only take a few minutes because we don't want to overcook the broccoli.
Our cabbage stir fry is already ready to go. All right, we're actually going to taste that and give it a season momentarily. Yep, because we're going back here with the broccoli. All right. This week I'm organizing. I got my list, so I'm working in order. Thank goodness. 37 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, broccoli is going. Let's get this salmon searing. Look at Shallot. Look at Shallot.
She's making her appearance.
All right, so we've got our salmon.
And look where she goes right to the bag.
This is our Cajun salmon. You can do this with chili powder, Cajun powder. You can do this in the oven if you want as well. We can throw our salmon in the oven when we start this process for another time-saving tip. But I'm going to show you. You want to make sure that your skin and your salmon is dry, right? Because water and oil don't mix. So you want to make sure you're transferring that oil, not creating any splatter for you. Get everything nice and dry. We have our...
So, babe, for
Cajun.
those that are just joining us right now, they might have just joined, 12 minutes, 20 minutes in the show, right?
What are we
making?
Well,
Yes.
hey, welcome to Keto Love. Thank you so much for joining us. We're showing people how to meal prep. The number one excuse that we get, or reason that we get from people about why they can't eat healthy or cook at home, that they don't have time. So we're showing you how, with a little bit of organization, you can make 5 wonderful meals in under an hour. And if you don't want to make all of these, if you don't eat fish, if you don't eat shrimp, if you don't eat chicken, you just want to make 2 or 3 of these, it's even less time.
That's right.
Okay? So I got my pan
So
heated
right
up.
now we have started our Chipotle roasted chicken.
That's right.
Okay. We have our cauliflower going. We are going to we have our cabbage stir fry, which is another side dish you can also incorporate with your meals. And right now we are doing our salmon Parmesan.
Salmon.
Yes, Cajun
With
salmon.
some garlic Parmesan broccoli.
Garlic Parmesan broccoli. And we have the broccoli right now cooking back here.
It's steaming back there. We saute some garlic.
We just started seasoning our salmon. So we have 5 dishes that we're gonna do and create in an hour.
Less than an hour. Now, there's our salmon, and when you put salmon in the pan, you want it to go away from you. So you put it close to you so that it drops away from you. Any splatter is not gonna go towards your body, okay? So you drop it close to you, and then you lay it away from you, all right? You don't want to move any protein. You don't want to move the protein. You want to move the pan and let the oil be a conduit for the heat, all right? Because if you move it too soon, it's going to stick to the pan. So you want to let that crust form so you can have that separation from the pan.
Got it.
Okay?
That's
So
it.
that takes a couple of minutes. So don't move your meat, your chicken, your salmon, anything. When it first gets in the pan, give it a chance to sear. All right. Now, beautiful. So while that's going, our broccoli.
Yes, it's
is
behind.
steaming.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So I can take the broccoli off.
Again, so if you're just joining us, we're already 34 minutes to go, and we're gonna be preparing and showing you how to meal prep 5 different meals
Look at Woofy.
in an hour.
All right, look at Woofy. All right, so now, let me turn this off. I took my broccoli off because it already came to a boil and it's steaming, and I'm just gonna leave it covered. I want it to be tender, just cooked through. I'm gonna heat it through with that Parmesan sauce, so I don't want to overcook it and it be mush. All right, like I said, this is all quick. When you cook keto, this is not time consuming. It can take you an hour to make arroz con gandules sometimes, or just a potato salad. We're gonna make 5 dishes in an hour. All right, so I got my salmon searing. I'm gonna start getting my ingredients ready for this Alfredo broccoli, or what we're calling a garlic Parmesan.
Let me know if I need to go get over there and bring some ingredients for you. Okay, my love.
Wow, you got extra hands?
Yes, and we have extra hands. So there you go.
We are in good hands. Okay, so, but even though you have help, it's good to know that if you're by yourself, you can still do this very, very, very quickly, okay? The more the merrier, of course. But the whole point of this is that if you're...
And you can get the family involved. If you have kids, you can, get everyone involved in the kitchen.
That's right. So I've got here a little bit of garlic, a little bit of shallot. This is going to be from my Alfredo because we want to infuse it with flavor and nutrients. And now that my salmon has seared, I've allowed it for a few minutes to sear. Now I'm going to give it a flip. And again, I'm going to work away from it, okay? I want to work away from me. Okay, not towards me, away from me. Because safety first, all right? Away from me, all right? Beautiful. Now, hot.
Yes.
Put this on the back burner. Now, if I was meal prepping, this is another important tip. If I was meal prepping, I would stop the salmon right there. I would just leave it on the pan for a little bit and let it cool and take it off of the heat. And this way, when I reheat my food, I don't have this dried out, overcooked salmon. I will cook it about medium, and when I reheat it, it will still be nice and moist and succulent. So you have to think through the process of what you're doing, okay?
But you have it on right now.
I have it on low because we're gonna eat it.
Okay, got it.
All right, and it's not cooked yet. But if I was meal prepping, I would just turn the salmon over and leave it on the hot pan to cook a little bit. The salmon is gonna get medium. I'm gonna rest that. I'm gonna pack my food, and then when I'm at work or at lunch or wherever, I come home from the gym. I'm starving. I heat up my food. It's gonna be nice and cooked perfectly. Mr. Wolf, what are you doing? All right, so we have our garlic and our shallot, and one more thing that's gonna go in our garlic.
He's our little vacuum cleaner.
I know, literally. That's gonna go in our garlic herb parmesan. It's a little bit of red bell pepper, because like I said, we want to infuse the maximum amount of flavor in here. All right, so I've got shallot, garlic, red bell pepper, salmon is in the bag, cooking through, broccoli is ready. We're at 30 minutes, baby. We are at 30 minutes, okay? We are pushing. All right, this is what meal prep looks like. And if you got your love with you, it's gonna be fun. All right, if you got family with you, it's gonna be even more fun. All right, so I've got some shallot, garlic, and red bell pepper in there. I've got my heavy cream. I've got my grated Parmesan. All right, thank you so much. The chili powder was for the salmon. So let me consolidate here. Ow! Just a man. Thank you so much. You consolidate that there. Throw that in here. Here, baby.
Again, thank you for joining us, Adrian. Thank you. Hey,
Happy
girl.
Sunday,
Happy Sunday.
Adrian.
Happy Resurrection Day. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
And happy Ishtar for those that know what I'm talking about. All right, now, so I've got my shallot, my garlic, my red bell pepper, just giving that a quick saute to get them soft and translucent, not cooking them through,
so Ishtar,
not burning them.
Yeah, Ishtar is kind of like how the bunny thing
got to be part of Easter. We can get into a history class another day, all right?
We're timing right now.
Exactly, but we have here now our cream. You want your cream to come to a simmer before you add your grated Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna turn off this salmon back here, let it just finish cooking through. And now we've got this delicious garlic Parmesan sauce, which is gonna go on our broccoli. Okay, so I've got some of that broccoli right here.
Hello
Happy
to everyone
Sunday.
that is joining us on this beautiful Sunday.
I got some of that beautiful broccoli.
Okay.
All right, so this broccoli is good just on its own. All right, if you're dairy or lactose intolerant, then you can just have this delicious, amazing broccoli. It's still you can see that it's still green and vibrant and just cooked through. So if you're meal prepping, this is how you want to not overcook and bastardize your food, because you want it to be nice and fresh and vibrant and delicious when you reheat it. I got it, honey. Thank you, my love. So now, Mr. Wolf, look at that.
Beautiful.
All right, we got this nice, creamy, velvety
broccoli, Parmesan broccoli.
Okay.
And that's one of the side dishes, right?
One of the side dishes is going to go with our Cajun sandwich. But you can prepare this however you like.
Yeah.
Okay, you can prepare this however you like. So we're at 27 minutes.
27 minutes to go.
Let me put this up there. Sandwich
Remember,
ready.
it's 5 dishes under an hour, and we're at the 27 mark. What?
I'll be right back.
See how it is? We usually try to get everything organized, but somehow we tend to miss a few items from our list. So always go through that list and check it off and see what you're missing. That way you're well prepared when you're doing your meal prep. But again, thank you for everyone that has joined us today on this beautiful Sunday, wherever you may be.
I grabbed this pan. I didn't realize that it had your café con leche. And I was like, ah! All right, that's the beauty of being live. So our cauliflower is roasting. We're going to quickly make this cheese sauce for our cauliflower. How do we do that for this cauliflower mac and cheese? We got some cream right here. Beauteous. All right, and then we're going to add some spices to that. So I think on the recipe below, I only put cayenne, onion powder, and garlic powder. But then I usually also add paprika. I found them at the last minute. So can you kind of open
Yes,
this up,
of
my love?
course.
So you're just gonna add a little bit of dry spices to infuse some flavor in here, a little bit of garlic powder. Not too much, you don't want to overwhelm it. A little bit's gonna go a long way. I got some onion powder. I got a little bit of cayenne. If you don't like heat, you don't have to add it, but this is not gonna really add too much heat. It's just gonna bloom the flavor. And then I got a little bit of a freshly grated nutmeg, which is the secret of any cream sauce, like a bechamel or anything. It's gonna add a nice rounded flavor, little fresh nutmeg.
Do you want me to put some of this paprika in there?
A little bit.
Amazing.
Amazing. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you, my love. So now we're gonna heat this up. While this heats up, because like I said, if you organize yourself, all right, and you work organized, everything becomes very, very simple. So now I've got here my extra sharp. This happens to be Vermont cheddar. Oftentimes we use New York cheddar, but you want that cheddar to have flavor. Excuse me, this way a little bit will go, thank you so much, a little bit will go a long way. And so we always use extra sharp cheddar. If you want a milder flavor, money-saving tip, and also health tip,
Yes.
buy your cheese whole.
Right.
When you buy your cheese pre-shredded, shredded cheese sticks together, so they have to put carbs, maltodextrin, preservatives on it so that it won't stick together. Buy your cheese whole, flex those guns.
That's right.
All right.
And again, this is one of the reasons why we're showing you and demonstrating you. We didn't prep any of these ahead of time. The only thing, like he said, we prepped was our ingredients, just to show you that it can be done in that time, the time frame.
All we did exactly was organize all of the ingredients from each recipe together, just to make sure that we have everything before we start cooking.
You want me to continue to do that?
I got it. Thank you,
Okay.
baby. Thank you. Want a piece of cheese? Little bite. So,
Okay.
on keto, you want to use hard, firm cheeses. It's going to be low in lactose, which is sugar and carbs.
That's crazy.
Some people still can't have lactose in cheese. And even though cheese is keto friendly, sometimes you find that you're not losing weight as quickly as you like. And that's oftentimes because you might be having too much dairy or too much nuts or too much fat. So for everyone is different. All right. For everyone is different. You kind of have to find that balance for yourself. All right. So I'm going to start adding my cheese in here. And I'm going to add about half of this cheese. I'm going to leave the rest to go on top of my mac. And this is how quickly you can make a little cheese sauce. If it comes out too thick, you can add more cream, so don't worry about it. All right? But this is how quickly, as soon as that cheese is melted, a little bit of salt.
It's so dramatic.
It's okay. So, now, our cheese sauce is pretty much done. Let me get
So what's this cheese for here?
to go on top
of
the mac and cheese.
Got it.
So there's going to be a gastronomic
It's a cauliflower
conversion.
mac and cheese.
All right. Also, when we went, your daughter Alexis, also does keto. When we went to her house one time, she cooked for us, and she made a cauliflower and broccoli mac. So you can actually add this broccoli in here and cook them. Now that we have the broccoli steamed, you can roast the broccoli as well along with the cauliflower. But I got my cheese sauce. Beautiful. Let me
now this is going to go back in the oven.
But I want to first drain this excess liquid that came off of the cauliflower, right? So you want to drain that excess liquid.
And that's going to help the cheese just stay
adhere, and it won't be soupy, right? So you have added my cheese sauce in there. Doesn't that look amazing?
It looks so good.
Way fine. All right, you want to give this a toss. 22 minutes. All right, we're at 22 minutes. All right, is everything going to come together? We got two dishes to go. We have 3 that are done. All right, so we gave this a toss. I've got here some, what's going on, Mr. Wolf? Some grated cheese to go on top. Yeah. We might have someone at the door because Mr. Wolf, the doggy, our doggy, is barking. All right, so now there we go. Cauliflower mac and cheese is going back in the oven. All right. Now We are at 21 minutes. This is at 13. I'm gonna add 7 minutes. I'll bring us to 4. Beautiful. Now, dish number 4. This might be my favorite. Baby, I need you to get the tostones.
Of course. Oh my God, yes.
And bring me a coconut sauce, please and thank you. I love you. This might be my favorite. If you haven't got my cookbook, Keto Foodgasms, comment below and message me. Say, I want my free cookbook. This is actually the cover of my cookbook, all right? Because if you know me, you know I like meat. Mr. Wolf, you know what's about to happen here, right? You know what's about to happen here. You feel it in your bones, in your little doggy bones. You want to come pick them up now so you can say hello to everyone? Guys, Mr. Wolf wants to say hello to everyone, okay? So this is going to be really, really simple dish. Look at that! Look at that! Hey, Mr. Wolf. Hey, Mr. Wolf. You're hungry? You like to meal prep?
Vente, you got a time over there waiting for you? Oh, okay.
All right, so thank you, my queen.
Yes.
All right, so now I've got my pan here ready. Okay, I've got my pan here ready, and we need to start getting plates as well. All right, so I've got this beautiful, gorgeous ribeye steak. Who's on? Yeah,
so Pammy said this is great for us that are on the go all week. I usually prepare meals for the week, and good cheese tip.
About the too much dairy. If you don't feel like that
or
scale.
And just getting it
whole yeah, because it has less carbs,
yes.
It's healthier, and then it's also more cost effective, and you get a little bit of a workout. All right, this is a lifestyle. This is not just what you put in your mouth. It's what you put in your mind. It's how you treat your body. Everything.
It all goes together.
Everything all goes together. So again, you always want to make sure that whatever protein you're making, meat, fish, shellfish, is always dry. This way you can transfer the heat onto your meat, get that nice, beautiful restaurant crust. That people always wonder how did the meat always look so gorgeous in the restaurant when I cook it at home? It looks like a zombie. This is how. Okay. Another thing is you don't want to put your salt on too prematurely because that's going to draw out moisture from your food, which again is not going to get that nice sear. So first I wait for my pans to be perfectly hot, and that's when I'm going to add my salt. But pepper is okay. And if you're using a steak rub, however you want to season your steak is absolutely okay. If you want to put some cumin on that, some paprika, some garlic powder, onion powder, whatever spices you want to do. If you have a spice mix, by all means infuse it. Make it your own. You can also use some herbs. Normally, because I'm gonna add butter to this and baste my steak. Normally, I would add a couple of sprigs of rosemary or thyme. I didn't like what I found in the store today, so I didn't get it. But if you have some fresh herbs, you can add it in here and again infuse more flavor. My pan is getting hot. I have some pencil asparagus, because it just cooks quicker. All right, this is all about meal prepping, super quick. So I'm going to cut the base of that, set that off to the side. My pan is getting smoking hot. I want to make sure that it's nice and hot.
But you still get the same health benefits from them being.
Absolutely. So let me refresh my drink because we're going to beat this clock. You got your wine, baby? Let's go. This is how we meal prep at home, okay? It may not be all fancy. We may not have a cocktail. We may just have some mezcal or tequila with seltzer water. My queen here likes to drink Cabernet by the barrel. And
by the barrel,
but I'm a simple man with simple needs. So I just have a little bit of mezcal with seltzer water.
So we have to oil the pan now, or we just have
in a second.
Okay.
Again,
we got 17 minutes. You want to heat your
pan first? We got 17 minutes. Let's go. So the dish after this is going to be our shrimp scampi with our keto tostones.
I love it.
So baby, we have to start getting some plates.
Okay. Please. So we have that ready. I'm going to go get me a glass of wine.
The glass is here. We just need that level plate. Okay. We're going to start getting some plates because we're about to plate up this whole meal prep situation. We're going to probably even get the paper plates. All right, so you can see my pan now is hot and smoky. You want to make sure your pan is hot before you add the meat. If it's not hot enough, if you're impatient, you're not going to get that nice sear that you want, all right? So even though we're going against the clock here, you still have to have a deft hand and be patient, all right? So we have our 100% avocado oil. Again, steak away from you, okay, away from you. You can hear that sear. I'm going to season the other side because this cow does not come seasoned from the farm. Okay, so we got salt and pepper. Hey, Nana. I've been telling her like all morning. That's such a pretty shirt. Isn't that such a pretty shirt she has? All right. So again, I'm not moving the protein. I'm not moving the steak. I'm just moving the pan. I'm moving the oil to make sure I get everything nice and coated underneath there. And this asparagus, we're gonna cook it right in here. Okay, this is gonna be a one-pot dish. And we're gonna cook right in here. And while it rests, you're gonna be done. So we've got some plates here. We're gonna need more. We're gonna probably need some paper plates or regular plates or whatever. We're gonna need more. So first I just wanna get my fish off because that same pan, this is a time-saving tip as well, right? Because you see like, oh, all these dishes, this same pan that I use for the salmon, I'm going to use to make my scampi in just a second. So I've got my salmon in there. I put the skin side down first, and then when I flipped it, I let that skin aerate, and that's gonna make it crispy, okay? Mr. Wolf, you're in a danger zone, Mr. Wolf. I'm gonna accidentally step on you, buddy. Come on, go over there. Thank you, I love you. All right, so now, I can't wait to turn this steak over. It's gonna be perverse.
All right, so we have what, 15 minutes, 14 minutes? 15 minutes.
15 minutes, 15 minutes. Are we gonna do this? Woohoo! You're excited. All right, so I've got my butter here because I'm gonna start basting my steak. I need a spoon, honey. Please and thank you, like a big spoon with no holes in it. It can be like the type that I used to eat, or it could be a big one. All right, so I've got my butter there. I got my steak searing, and this one is not so, depending how you like it cooked, you can go longer, you can go less time. Mr. Wolf, Mr. Wolf, look at this steak. Look at this gorgeous steak. You like how that looks? Look at that gorgeous steak. Look at that beautiful steak. Again, I want to go away from me. Okay, I want to go away from me. I'm going to add my butter into the pan. Thank you. My honey has got me a spoon that I can use. Look at that, baby.
Beautiful.
That I can use to baste my steak now with this melted butter.
We have a request for your cookbook.
Amazing.
Tammy wants a free cookbook.
Amazing. So I'm adding some garlic in here, all right, just to cook in there and add some more flavor.
Yes, garlic and butter.
And now I'm going to add my asparagus right in there in the pan with the steak.
14 minutes, my love.
14 minutes. 14 minutes. All right, I got my asparagus in there with the steak, with the garlic, with the butter. I'm giving this a toss to make sure that asparagus is coated. All right, now I'm going to rest my steak for a second. Let that asparagus. All right, beautiful. This is my drink.
That's yours.
Let's rest this steak for a second. Okay. Get that asparagus in there. Nice and coated and cooking. It's not gonna take long. It's not, and again, if I was meal prepping and reheating this, I would actually stop right here because the carryover here is gonna keep wilting that asparagus. I'm gonna continue to cook it because we're gonna eat it right now.
13 minutes, guys. Are you guys keeping time?
We got the timer right here. We just are under 13 minutes right now. That's the beauty of being live. All right, so let me cook up that asparagus a little bit more. All right.
And we have my beautiful sister here helping us out a little bit.
That's right, visiting us from PA, well, from northern PA.
Unscrewing bottles, arranging things so it could be easily accessible.
All right, honey. So now we're going to make this scampi. Okay, we're going to make this scampi. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so I'm getting some garlic. I've got the pan where I cook the salmon. It has a little bit of that Cajun spice in there. That's going to go inside of our scampi. That's all right. Let me get this hot.
So you can use the oils from that and the flavors. Yes.
All right, I've got my, thank you so much. Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you so much. Parsley lemon. All right. Thank you so much. Look at that. Listen, you are hired. All right. I now have 2 hosts to this show. All right. It's gonna be like your wine. The keto cooking with love with
Yes.
Soir.
She gets to eat.
All right. So thank you so much, sis.
To eat and learn as well.
That's
That's right. That's right. Now you can take these
Well.
tools back home and feed the whole. You can take these tools back home and feed the whole family. All right. I'm gonna watch it, Mr. Wolf. I don't want to step on you because I can't look down all the time. All right. So have some of that leftover oil from when we were cooking the salmon. I'm gonna add my garlic and I'm gonna add my shrimp in there first. So I've dried it off so we can transfer that heat. Okay. Get my shrimp in there. A little bit of avocado oil. I'm gonna
11 minutes, my love. 11
minutes. I'm
minutes.
gonna season with some salt.
You want me to cut this lemon?
I'm gonna season with some salt. Yeah, you can cut it in half, my queen. All right. I've got the garlic.
I know how to cut some lemon.
I know.
Do you need more
I know.
lemon?
No.
No, we're good.
Thank you. So I've got the garlic in there to start infusing that flavor. I'm not gonna move it around too much, but this is how quickly our scampi is gonna
10
come
minutes,
together.
my love. No pressure.
Now, we're gonna see if I'm really a keto master chef. But again, listen, if it takes you an hour and 15 minutes at home, that's okay. Have fun with it. Like, this should be fun. We're having fun, all right? And you should have fun with it at home too, okay? But I just want to show you, like, it's all about time saving, no matter what you're doing. Really comes down to organization and pre-planning.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
10 minutes.
All right, so I've got a little bit of chopped parsley. All right, beautiful. Parsley, white wine, butter. Excuse me, my queen. Thank you. Let me put this away so we can keep our area organized. All right, that asparagus is done. I'm gonna add this steak back to the pan. Add that steak back to the pan. Add those steak juices back to the pan. All right. Now, I've got my butter. Beautiful. Now, this is all working.
Yep.
I've got my steak here, my asparagus. I'm gonna put this right here on a towel so it can rest. The carryover heat can finish that steak. Got the salmon right here. We're clearing our station. Thank you very much. We're about to get to tasting. My shrimp is getting seared for my scampi. I need a little bit more oil. It's not enough oil in there.
Do you need to use this for
In a
that?
second, yep. I just want to. All right. So shrimp is sauteed, and we don't want to overcook the shrimp. So we already have the garlic in there. We're going to start adding the other ingredients, which is some white wine. All right. Thank you. Just a little bit of white wine. All right. So bring all the flavor crystals up from the pan. The alcohol.
8 minutes, my love.
The alcohol in this is going to reduce.
8 minutes.
You're not going to have any alcohol in
We're
there.
gonna do the countdown together, guys. So
All right,
stay
so
there.
I've got butter, I've got parsley. I've got butter, I've got parsley. I'm gonna go on the back burner, baby.
Yes.
All right, so again, if you're doing this on your stove, you will probably have at least a couple of burners. So now, and this right here is the whammy, all right, from everything that we're making. This is gonna bring everything together.
Pammy said now that's her favorite dish.
Shrimp scampi.
Which one? Shrimp scampi?
We
Well, we're
have
gonna
here,
twist it up a little bit for you.
as Latinos, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, one thing that we love is fried plantains. So when you think about going keto, you're like, I'm gonna give up tostones, I'm gonna give up fried plantains, I'm gonna give up mofongo. You don't have to give up any of that. On our channel, we have our ultimate surf and turf when we did skirt steak and shrimp scampi at Jacinta's house in Coco with pana tostones. We also have an ultimate mofongo recipe that we did with three kinds of mofongo.
Yes.
So breadfruit is a low carb plantain, basically.
So you can substitute.
Absolutely.
You know, now,
It has
of
the
course,
same
you're not going to
flavor.
eat the whole bag, but you can substitute it. Instead
It
of
has-
using the green plantains, you can use the breadfruit and just substitute it. So it's going to be less of those carbs that you will get from a green plantain.
Absolutely. So this right here is keto friendly. It's lower in carbs than plantains or unripe bananas, which is a big part of our Latin culture and diet. We're at less than 7 minutes. So you're gonna heat up some avocado oil because it has a high smoking point, and you have to go to a Latin market to get this. I went all around here, Philly and Delaware County. I had to go to Philadelphia to Cousins in Philly.
Yes.
You have to go to a Latin
So thank
market.
you, Cousins, for supplying us with these Goya.
And if
Si
you're
es
in
Goya,
New York-
tiene que ser bueno.
Exactly. If you're in New York or Miami, you might be able just to get the breadfruit, which looks like this green tuber on the outside. You might be able to get it fresh, which we've done the Miami
Yeah,
episode.
there's different
There is.
packaging. It depends what company supplies them. But
Absolutely.
yeah.
But they come out, they look just like fried plantains, okay? And they taste just like fried plantains. So I got my scampi here. Turn that off, baby. All right, so I got my scampi here. That's done. Woo, that smells good.
We got our steak already.
I'm heating up my
We got our
oil.
Scampi. We got our broccoli there. We got our stir fry.
5.5 minutes.
Cabbage
5
stir
minutes.
fry. We have our chicken going. We have our cauliflower mac and cheese going. We already have our salmon here. And this is the last one, right, baby?
Yep.
Okay.
All
And
right, we're just organizing over here.
just
We're
let
organizing
yeah.
over here.
In a few. Don't worry.
We're organizing our station over here. Thank you so much, sis. And this way, woo! Look at this. Look at this, baby.
Let's go. Let's do this. You have about 4 minutes left.
All right.
5 minutes. Are you
Yeah,
guys
look
tuning
at-
in and checking your time, your timer? Because Jose put it in for an hour, and we're now at the under 4 minutes left.
He got
All right.
this.
Right under 5 minutes.
My sister said he got this.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. We're right under 5 minutes. And we're going to show you our avocado oil here is getting hot. Shrimp scampi is done.
Yes.
Chicken mac and cheese is done. Hear that? And, all right, so we're going to start plating up these dishes. So we're just going to use some paper plates here just for expediency. But I'm going to start plating up some of these dishes. Oh, this right here was
That's
the
for
last
the-
part of the
yeah.
scampi.
You can
All right.
do that and make it nice and fresh now, baby.
All right, so I
Yeah,
need-
you
one
can
for
use
the-
that one. Yes. Perfect.
all right, so we have here,
Mhm.
we've got here, oil is hot. We're
Time
at
is
4
ticking,
minutes and 10
guys.
seconds.
Time is ticking.
All right, so
Time is ticking.
step back, be careful. Step back, baby. Step back, step back. Thank you. All right, so this is frozen food going into hot oil. All right, so you just want to be careful with that.
It's all good, baby.
It's all good, baby.
It's part of
Baby.
cooking. It's part of cooking live. So good.
Can I say something quick?
Yes.
Anything with love in the kitchen comes
Oh,
out
good.
good.
Absolutely.
And anything with love in the kitchen comes out at
Isn't
the
she
right
beautiful?
time.
Did you see what she's saying? Did you tune into what she just said?
She
That's
knows.
why it's called keto cooking with
Love.
You
That's
feel it?
right.
We're gonna start a fire here.
Oh,
That's
we just
right.
set the alarm, baby.
That's all right.
Just saying,
Open
open
the
the yes.
door.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
thank you. So we got our
That's what
steak.
we do. We set the alarm.
We set it off here. All right. So let me get this cooking. Let's see the comments that we have.
It is a very good substitute. So if you can find it, we actually sometimes can get it from Brooklyn when we go to Brooklyn, or his daughter in New York gets it from us.
Latin market.
You have to find it in Latin market, but we'll get the actual breadfruit, the actual, you know.
And Google it so you can see what it looks like.
It's like a green, right?
Yeah, like a big
Big
brown, green, firm.
Yes. And if you can't find those here, then
get some
you can
frozen. In a whatever Latin market is in your neighborhood, they should have it where they have the fried frozen plantains. They should have the breadfruit. And in the market we went to, I actually had a look. They had one frozen section that wasn't there. They had another frozen section with frozen plantains that wasn't there. They had it in a third section.
Yeah.
I was almost a little bit sad, but we made it work, right, baby?
You were gonna try to surprise me with this happening.
Exactly.
Oh,
I was gonna try to surprise
we
her,
couldn't find
but
it. I'm
she
like,
called me like, "Did you get him?" I can't lie. I can't
caught
lie.
you again.
All right, so woo,
Yes,
this right here is
yeah.
exciting. So we've got 2 minutes left on the clock.
And we yes, look at that. These are almost done and frying. Let's keep going.
Cheers.
So, guys, cheers. Thank you again for
We're about to
joining us.
taste.
Happy
We're about to
Easter
taste.
to
This is not
everyone.
over. This is not over. We're about to taste.
So, Mamita, thank you so much for being here. Cheers.
This is
Thank you
absolutely
for spending
amazing.
quality
And many
time.
more to come.
Many more to
That's
come.
right.
That's right.
That's right. So that's how quickly you can make your fried plantains. All right, your tostones, your tostones. You get them frozen. Get your avocado oil hot. We did this entire experience. We're at 1.5 minutes right now in front of you live. I've got my chicken roasted. I cut up a whole chicken right in front of you, marinated with Chipotle.
Yeah.
We got our cauliflower mac and cheese done. We got our broccoli Alfredo, which is gonna go with our Cajun salmon. We have our cabbage stir fry. We have our ribeye steak with asparagus. The salmon is right here. And now we have this amazing shrimp scampi that we're gonna pair with these breadfruit tostones. Another thing about these breadfruit tostones is that breadfruit is a lot more spongy and moist than regular plantains. So when you reheat plantains, they become chalky and dried out. These reheat amazingly. They're spongy. They reheat
So
well.
it keeps that flavor,
It's,
the texture.
The
It keeps
flavor is
it,
the same, but the texture is
The
better.
texture.
And if you see on our channel our ultimate mofongo recipe, you'll see where we made 3 kinds of mofongo. We made the mofongo using this breadfruit, and it was absolutely amazing. So
yes.
I've got my tostones here ready. I'm gonna get them into a bowl.
And I just want to say one thing. If my dad is at the hospital still, and I want to thank everyone again for their lovely well wishes. Dad, if you're watching us today, we love you.
Absolutely.
We love you. We love you. We love you. And I'm so happy that we were able to make it down there and see you. And we will see you again soon. Very soon. Very soon.
Lo queremos, comandante.
Yes. Hang in there, Pops. Hang in there, Pops. Hang in there.
Okay, so boom. Now, look at that.
Yes.
Right on
Look at
time.
that.
Right on time. He made the 1 hour mark.
Time is up. Time is up. Time
Master
is
Keto
up.
Chef
We
here.
made it,
He
okay?
made it in an hour.
So if I can do it, we can do it. You guys can do it. Again, we did take time to go shopping. We did take time to get organized. But once we had everything organized and laid out in front of us, it was bam, bam, bam. Okay, so
Now,
let's start plating. Let me show you here our first dish. We have here this beautiful cabbage stir fry.
no, plantains is not allowed on keto.
Yeah, no, but you're not gonna miss the flavor.
But
Here you go, sis.
you can substitute plantains, okay, el plátano verde, okay. You can substitute that con pana,
Where's that
porque
lana?
el pana tiene menos
Carbohidratos.
carbohidratos.
So no usamos plátano, no usamos guineo, pero usamos pana. O
So
pana
what
peña.
I am saying is, no, you don't use the green plantains and do tostones with them, but you can use the breadfruit and substitute it because it has less carbohydrates. And I'm going to repeat that again. Delicious. This is one of my favorites. Again,
No.
keto.
I'll repeat it.
It is delicioso.
Okay.
That's it.
So
All right.
green plantains are not part of keto. Okay, let's get that straight. However, if you're looking for that plantain, mashed plantain or mofongo feel and dish, you can substitute it with
Like no man, right?
Yeah.
panapeng. So if you have breadfruit, you can substitute it, and you still have the same
Mouthfeel, the same flavor,
same
less
flavors,
carbs.
less carbs.
All right, then,
Okay.
let's get to this. What we're tasting here.
All right.
How you feel about this lo mein?
I love it.
What-
That's
you
one
heard
of
what
my
Jesse said?
favorites.
Just like lo mein.
Tastes just like a lo
better.
mein.
And it's better because
And I
it's
want
fresh.
the book because I am gonna get my goal set.
There we go.
Okay,
There we
yeah,
go.
see?
All right.
Look at that.
So,
we
this
have
is-
we have a testimony here. She is, and we're gonna come back and check with her
That's
and
right.
see how she's gonna do. Right? We're gonna put her to the test now.
That's right. So our next dish that we're gonna try here is this Cajun salmon.
No pressure, sis.
No pressure.
I know.
It's this Cajun salmon with our garlic Parmesan. Broccoli. All right. So look at this nice creamy Alfredo style broccoli. It has some bell peppers in there, some shallot and garlic. Okay. And And we have this gorgeous salmon. I'm just gonna cut up a piece now so that we can do the tasting.
Yeah.
All right. Métele. You're welcome. Now, here, mommy.
Yes.
So we have our Cajun salmon.
This is the Cajun salmon.
With the garlic Parmesan broccoli, Alfredo style broccoli.
Oh, good.
Wow. Wow.
That was the Parmesan broccoli. That's excellent. So good.
It's good and creamy and soft. It's really good.
Amazing. All right, so 2 for 2. Next dish that we're tasting is gonna be this amazing
So good. Yeah.
ribeye steak. Look at that.
Juicy.
Look at that. Put this here
Can't
on my
wait.
board. Let me cut.
Are we making you hungry yet? Do you
Yeah,
want to go in the
exactly.
kitchen and grab everything you have out there?
Listen, if you're enjoying this, smash that like button.
Smash that like. Listen, also subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. Please do, and share it, because there might be many people out there that don't know about keto and would like to learn this different health lifestyle, and it can benefit someone. So please do share. So many dishes that you can recreate using less carbs and less ingredients, right, baby? And still keep it healthy for you. This is so good, baby.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so you can cook
it.
the steak to whatever doneness you like. Another money-saving tip: if you go to the store and ribeye is too expensive and they got some flank steak or skirt steak or something else, by all means, all right? It's not about the ribeye. And if you don't eat red meat, you can just saute the salmon.
Correct.
For example, if you like fish, saute your fish in the pan just like we did, and then just add the asparagus or whatever vegetable you like right in there and cook it all together.
Yeah.
How was that?
Delicious, baby.
You like?
Delicious.
I love garlic. So
3
I'm
for
gonna have
3.
A whole garlic piece.
3 for 3. All right. Our next dish. I know you can't have shrimp, right? All right, pero you're gonna have some of these tostones.
Claro que sí. Con Goya, con mejor.
Exactly. Have some
No,
of
and then
those tostones.
done with the
También-
master keto chef
También
here.
pueden usar el pana de cuando la mondas acá también.
Sí. That's how we've done it before.
All right, so she can't have shrimp, so we're going to indulge in this. Let me make sure I serve less because we'll eat it all and Lana won't get none. All right, so here, baby.
Don't put none of that on this
No,
pana.
no,
Did you
she
give her the
already
pana?
has.
Oh, okay.
Bien rico.
Baby, yeah. I need a napkin too. Yeah.
And then you can dunk those pana tostones right into your sauce.
So good. So again, delicious.
That's good,
Really,
right?
I love it.
That's good. And like I said, they're moist and spongy,
And they don't take long to cook at all.
so you sop up all the flavor. How?
I wish I could taste that. But I go home tonight, you know.
Now, for the grand finale. This is a dish that we started with. This is good. Put that right there.
Yes.
I can't be far from that. That's good.
That is really good.
Wow.
Woo! So go grand finale. Thank you, Pammy. We love you. Thank you for always tuning in. I apologize for my mouthful of food, delicious food. But again, 5 dishes in exactly under an hour.
Look at this beautiful
That is the cauliflower mac and cheese.
that we just made here
Okay.
live.
We love you too. Thank you. We try to do the best we can for you guys and bring out different ways that we can show you many ideas of how you can still be keep it a healthy lifestyle without
People are
even
busy.
if you go out, there's certain things that you can substitute for, you know.
People are busy. People want to live healthy, but they have a lot of challenges, and that's why we do this to show you what we do to stay consistent with our healthy lifestyle and to hopefully arm you with the tools to do exactly the same.
Mhm.
So, I need to get a couple more plates, Mike.
Okay, I'll get. Yeah.
Please and thank you. So we got this cauliflower mac, and we got the Chipotle roasted chicken. And if you saw this from the beginning, if you're watching this on replay, you saw how simple that was to prepare. Wait for her reaction from the chicken. Look at this.
There you go.
It's between us, okay? Nobody knows.
What's that?
You'll see. All right, what piece of the chicken you like? Thank you.
You like the breast? You like the dark meat, the wing?
Breast.
The breast. Okay, so we're gonna give her a piece of chicken breast. Let's give her this piece right here. Excuse me. I know, baby, you want breast, right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll give you some chicken breast. I want the wing. And you know what? The breast and the wing go together. It's no coincidence. And then we're gonna give you some of this cauliflower
Mac and cheese.
mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You're very welcome. We're gonna have some of this cauliflower. Whoops! Get in there.
And the good thing is, Nilda, you're in Brooklyn, so you can find that breadfruit, that pana, anywhere in Brooklyn. Because I mean, like my honey said at the beginning of the show, it's really hard for us to find it here. We don't find it unless we have to go to the very North Philly area where there's more of a Latin-based community. And at that, you don't even find the actual breadfruit. You find it in the frozen
exactly.
section.
We went to Kissimmee, Cocoa, Florida. Again, it's hard to find fresh.
Yes.
Because of the seasonality, because of the shelf life of it. It ripens very quickly. So if it's not in an area where the people are buying it all the time, purveyors and suppliers, and it's just not going to bring it. You like it?
She's so cute. She loves it.
I don't think I need more rice in my life.
And you see, you can substitute that. Leave it all
Really
go.
Hallelujah.
And if you have rice every so often,
The
then
cheese
so be
is
it.
so moist and so natural.
Yes. Look at that.
All
Testify.
This today's episode was actually inspired by her. We've been talking to her about keto, and she wants to learn how to do keto. And we're like, you know what? We're going to show you, right? Because nobody has a bunch of time to slave in the kitchen. She wants to do a healthier lifestyle. Nobody has a bunch of time to slave in the kitchen. We're
That's
we're going to show you right here live how you can prepare a whole smorgasbord. And these are just 5 dishes. We have a bunch more. This is our 30th episode. There's a million episodes. You're going to get that cookbook. If someone else wants a cookbook, comment below. I want my keto cookbook.
Hit us up. And we'll get that for you.
That's why we're here. Here, baby. That's why we're here, to help you guys live a healthier lifestyle, through food. Oops.
That tastes just like mac and cheese.
Yep.
I just don't take a big bite of the cauliflower, but it's delicious. Very good. Thank you, baby.
Here, baby, have some of this chicken.
Yes.
So people, you saw we seasoned it very, very simply, just with some Chipotle
and in an hour,
puree.
we had that chicken done.
All right. From beginning,
so good.
From beginning to end, we actually took a whole chicken,
the flavors,
and
the
cut
whole
it up.
chicken. He cut it, seasoned it, roasted in the oven, and kept on going. So it can be done. This is excellent, baby. This
like the spice in the chicken.
This cauliflower mac and cheese
is spicy, right?
This is perfect.
Amazing.
Delicious. Oh my God, baby.
So guys, happy Easter. So everyone celebrating.
I love the corners.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. Especially with everything going on, with today being such a special day for so many people. Thank you for everyone that took the time to chime in.
Yes.
We're on at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Everyone is probably out, celebrating or
Did you enjoy everything?
Yes, I did.
Enjoying their resurrection Easter Day. Thank you.
And for having me here.
Aww.
We had a blast.
Love you. Thank you. And again, for those that have, as I mentioned earlier, and in between, have sent out prayers to our entire family. Keep those prayers going, please. Keep those prayers going, because God is good all the time. And I am praying that my father can recover from all of this. Okay, so he's a strong man. He's hanging in there. He's very alert. So keep those prayers going. Yeah.
I took goodbye for a long time. But yes, I want to definitely reiterate those sentiments.
Please
we are very appreciative to everyone that has reached out. It's been the one thing about when things are going on with family is like you have highs and lows. You have the lows of caring for people and missing them if you know, whatever they're going through. But then you also have the highs of connecting with family.
That's right.
Which has been an absolute blessing this week. So many people coming in from out of town. And so again, thank you guys for everyone that has wished us well. We absolutely appreciate that. So here you have, there's our ultimate keto meal prep. And then actually, if you look in the title, you'll see I labeled this volume 1.
Oh,
Volume
okay.
1, because I suspect strongly that in the near future, I'll be doing another version of this, showing you another 5 dishes that you can make simply in under an hour. Because this is something
the challenge is on, my love.
This is something that people struggle with a lot, which is how to cook healthy and how to cook quickly and not having time. And so again, we are here to help you in that endeavor. This is really good. I can't wait to end this episode.
This is oof.
It's that motion.
It's so good. Guys, thank you again. It's been a sincere pleasure. And if you weren't able to watch us from beginning to end, go back, replay it,
share with your friends, press that like button.
Yeah, notification
comment
button.
below. Let us know which one of these you think is would be your favorite. Or which one
we
you plan
already
to try.
know which is Pam's favorite.
Absolutely, but let us know which one you want to try. Tag us, comment below. We definitely want this to be a community, and we want to just help people get healthier. So, which is
come on over and eat, Nilda. So this Carmen Lopez sister says, "Can I come over and eat?
Come on over.
Grab a flight. Let's go.
Listen,
we're here.
You can invite us over. We'll have Keto Cooking with Love right from your house.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Send us a DM. And we'll take it on the road.
There you go.
All right? And we mean that. So, happy Sunday. My mouth is full.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
We love you guys. You have fun?
Yes. My sister had fun.
You have fun?
Yes.
Amazing. So now we just have to find Alana so we can feed her.
Okay.
And we'll
all right, guys. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week.
We'll see you back next week.
Amazing recipe. And again, as I mentioned before, engage with us. If there's anything that you would like for us to recreate, it's your favorite, let us know. Comment below. Let us know, hey, can we eat this? Or can I have this? Can you show us how to prep it? Or is there something that you can cook that can substitute for that? So let us know what your favorite dishes are.
Whatever it is, we're here to help you.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, thank you so much.
From our kitchen to yours. From Studio A right here in the Embassy of Keto Cooking with Love. We love you guys. Have a beautiful, happy Sunday. We'll see you next week here, 12 p.m. noon Eastern time, live on YouTube. Keto Cooking with Love. We love you. Be beautiful.
Be safe.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Adios. Adios, cariños.
The shrimp, though.
We're going to end. We're going to end. There you go. As you keep eating.
Mr. Wolf.
There you go.